What's going on, man? Travis got to hear. I'm back with some more boxing. Like, bro, yo, I be tweaking when I like try to flip the camera. Look how big this Burger King is, bro. Like, that shit is crazy big, bro. Man, man, you could easily fit 1,000 people up in here, man. Well, not easy. I ain't gonna say that, man. I ain't gonna say all that. But I see the chairs. It's like, probably around 100 chairs. What about the standing room? You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I came down here. I probably should put my scooter a little bit closer to me so I can hear it. But like having like one of these, you know what I'm saying? And then like one of these, you don't even really want to try it. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if you try it, it's just gonna scare you. It's gonna scare the shit out of you. But Travis got to hear back some more boxing. Thank you for tuning in. Um, hey, I used to do this all the time. And if you want to get back to where you was, like you got to start at the beginning. I heard that somewhere and it made sense. She ain't have to ring that up. She could have just put that dollar in her pocket. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I found out today? She said it's 27 cents for a sweet and sour sauce here. But guess what? At McDonald's, at McDonald's, it's free. And you can order 10 of them. I didn't know sweet. Do your homework on like sweet and sour sauce being free at McDonald's. Burger King won 27 cents. You know, and like you be want to be petty sometimes. Be like, come on, man, like you gonna charge me 27 cents for that? But you know, hey, it's the rules, right? So you gotta follow those. But yeah, man, I was thinking about. I'm down here getting me some. They got a good deal, bro. Burger King. You know, they got like free. Let me see. Free any size fry with a with a $3 purchase, right? So that means that like you can buy you a $3 double cheeseburger, 350. You know what I'm saying? And get you a free large fry, bro. So that's like a combo for like 350, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I usually go live on these other streaming apps, but I'm really trying to shy away from that. It's hella toxic, bro. Can you speak English, please? You know what I'm saying? Unless my settings messed up. Yeah, I want to see what I look like. This is what I look like. Then I look pretty. You see how I'm dressed out here on these streets? Look what I threw on. Look at this. Check this out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Looking like I just hopped off the short bus. Man, scooter just out there just dangling. You know what I'm saying? I want to say like, oh, hit the like button. Goal on this live is 10 likes. We'll talk about the Errol Spence at the 5 minute mark. I'm still trying to figure out like how we coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out like a way like what we gonna do. Honestly, personally, I still think that like even if I did thumbnail videos, they'll still do good. I think I got a good voice to do radio, podcast. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think about this Errol Spence fight? You know how they having it at 158, and like, who idea was that? Why not 154? That's crazy. Um, you ain't fought in three. It's gonna be 3 years exactly since you've been in the ring. You know, by the time they get in there with Tim Zoo, and I'm not saying like Tim Zoo is a world beater, but he was once the boogeyman. You beat boxing. I hit the like button. Goal on his live is 10 likes. You ain't hit the like button yet. I mean, you got to give it up to Errol Spence for like actually fighting Tim Zoo. I mean, you know what? Your pride will get you into a lot of trouble, bro. You know? I mean, I just want to put that in that. I just want to throw that in there. Why everybody speaking a different language? That's why I got to select my country and language. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to like limit the number of viewers. But you know, y'all over here speaking different languages. English is a universal language. I'm real curious to like know whose idea was it to fight at 158. You know, but I ain't a boxer, obviously. You know, I got boobies now. My arm is kind of like broke. Not kind of. It is broke. But do your homework on your forearm having two bones in it like that, connected to the elbow like that down here. And I broke this one right here from there, so it's like not connected to my elbow. But this one still is. That's why it's like you move it around like normal. Now, if you break your leg and that's only one bone, your leg finna be like dangling. You're gonna be dangling out here. But yeah, hit the like button. I guess I gotta still mess with my settings because now we're getting people that don't even speak English. Burger King sweet and sour is booty cheeks, ass grease. Like, why you gonna charge me 27 cents when McDonald's give it for free? And y'all not even better than McDonald's. I don't know. I like Burger King's burgers better. Always did. But McDonald's still got some good burgers. And they got better breakfast, better fries. But my plan really was to get that limited arc, big arc burger. But back to this fight. I don't think Errol Spence is gonna win. And I think the only reason Errol Spence is taking this fight because he got an ego problem. You know, he's too prideful. He's too prideful, bro. He retarded. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you mess around and let your ego get you killed. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no tune-up fight. What is you doing? He talking about like he mad. He making fun of Jamel because like he was out of the ring for 3 years, and as soon as he asked for a fight, he was offered a fight. This is the fight that he was offered, and he took it. Man, that ain't good. And like everybody throwing Errol Spence name out there too, like it ain't nothing. Like Virgil Ortiz, now Tim Zoo, and he talking, I'm gonna retire, this and that, and he just might. He never fought at that weight, bro. It better be no drug testing. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get juiced up again, like he did years ago. You ain't got no belt now. But you know what? Your pride, your pride. Watch this. Hey, I just hit the button on my scooter. This homeless chick. She's standing next to my scooter looking broke. And I hit the button. And then she walked away. Standing next to my scooter looking broke. Looking like you want to touch something. That's crazy, bro. I just hit this button. It was like, it probably scared the shit out of me. Like, I thought she was like, what is this? Um, but you know what? That's life right there for you. That's life for you. I mean, if he go through with this fight and he get destroyed, you know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, thinking, you know, I don't want to say thinking too highly of yourself. You remember he was the man, but personally, I think he he got Errol Spence got everything that he could get out of his career. You fought everybody on the PBC side, beat everybody. You tried to cross the street. You got murked. Made 25 M's. You straight. You was a big you was a big welterweight, but you will be a small middleweight or a junior middleweight at 158. That's just weird. You know, closer to middleweight than it is junior middleweight. I mean, you're not Canelo, and even Canelo was real, real careful. You know, Canelo didn't really just do what this ninja done. Remember, Canelo was telling Triple G if he come down to 155, we can fight right now. You know what I'm saying? And it was like three years, before Canelo worked his way up to 160. Even coming from 155. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but like, look, but that go to show you though, your pride could get you spanked, just like his pride got him spanked with Crawford. Yeah, he shouldn't have fought Crawford. And he was never gonna be able to beat Crawford, bro. I don't know, like, why y'all thought that, bro. I remember the whole time, like, I remember the whole time when when like, we was all arguing about the fight, you know, and people were saying Spence was gonna beat him. I almost wanted to just say like, I don't know if you fanned out, you get so caught up in somebody's hype. Errol Spence man down like da da da. I mean, he's good. He's real good, but he would have never been able to beat Crawford. The only thing that he really did is he stayed at 147 so long that he made it like non-competitive. You know what I'm saying? But he's never beat Crawford. I mean, to this day, outside of each other, Sean Porter is both of their toughest fight. Now that's hard to say because Crawford beat the living out of Russian attack. Yeah, I gotta select my country. I was just messing with the settings the other day, and it told me, it asked me which country of residence and which English. But I was like thinking, I don't want to like put myself in one like pot. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to be pulling up, but we really need people that speak English. But yeah, man, Spence would have never been able to beat Crawford, but at least it would have been competitive. If like Spence should have got him like soon as he came up. Let's make it now. But it's no telling if he still would have won though. In the building salute. They over here messing up my monetization, you know what I'm saying, with this music. Look at how big this Burger King is, bro. Yeah. Man, it's like we in the mall, bro. And I'm over here like in my own little private office. Man, that's crazy, bro. They could easily like put like a KFC on this side right here, bro. Like right here, you can make this into a restaurant right here, and then people could line up like right there, bro. I swear to God, it will work. Easy, real easy. You really could make like two more restaurants. Really, you could put one over to that side too. But yeah, we international. But I don't know. That's crazy, bro. I started to go get some beer. Get this, and then go get beer, and then drink first, and then like But I didn't do it. And that should count. Just left court. The case was thrown out. Waste of time showing up. Was free to go. No, it wasn't no waste of time showing up. They would have put a warrant out for you if you wouldn't have showed up. On your way to Dallas. Hmm. Dallas popping. Free Shiesty. Go tell Shiesty like I said that he was a stupid MF for doing what he did, and whatever they give him, you know, he earned it. You know, a lot of people, a lot of people like under this mistaken like belief that like that they slick that like back in the day you could put on a ski mask, and if it's no cameras, no witnesses, then you can get away with it because the camera don't know who you is, right? Man, bro, Yellow Beezy, Yellow Beezy, Big X the Plug, Sauce Walker, Zillionaire Doe, Zero, Old School, Lil Flip. When I get there for KLD, yeah, rest up KLD. But yeah, man, I don't get like the stuff that people be doing, bro. You know what? I'd be terrified to get locked up for like small stuff, little petty crimes like drinking and driving, running a red light, you know. I even be lighting incense in my house just so like nobody can't smell no weed in there. But people be committing like robberies and kidnappings and crazy stuff like and with no care in the world, you know, man. But I be scared to death for like misdemeanors. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, bro. Kill and Shiesty. That was so dumb, bro. Not only did he do it, like, I mean, they might not have a camera of the actual robbery. Yeah, you might have hid from the actual cameras. But, dude, y'all printed out the contract. That's a documented. Y'all try to record him. This dude, like, they done recorded Gucci Mane like this. I am releasing Shiesty out of his contract willingly. Like, at gunpoint, bro. You thought that was going to hold up. Oh, man. But, I hate that Gucci did what he did because, like, I know, like, he was probably, like, mad. He didn't have to snitch. The people that he was with was going to snitch. You know what I'm saying? And even if they didn't snitch, like, he could just tell his lawyer, like, that contract that he got ain't legit. You know, a he forged my signature. It's whatever. You can make up some kind of lie, but he didn't really have to tell the police and ruin like his reputation. You know what I'm saying? Even if everybody else told the police, you know, they still would have booked him because the other people saw like what Shiesty and them was doing. Hey, you might as well kill him. You that mad at him because he didn't pay for a funeral, but why didn't you pay for the funeral? People be just looking for a reason, bro. I hate it for him. I like Pooh Shiesty's music. He got a good voice, but the dude is retarded, bro. He dumb. I mean, these three incidents that he's well known for, on top of whatever he's done that we don't know he did. Okay, you man, it's so ridiculous. Okay, one, you go to buy some weed from somebody, right? You got 40,000. He didn't drop $40,000 cash at the first incident where he shot somebody, right? You then you tell somebody you want to buy some weed, and I guess they got some Jordans they selling too. You know, they only had like 3,400, $3,600 in weed. You know what I'm saying? You just had a pound of weed or something, and you done robbed them and shot them and dropped 40,000 on the scene. And you pulled up in the McLaren, a $500,000 car with 40,000 cash on you, and you done robbed the dudes for 3,000 in weed. What? Come on, bro. Crashed out for Jordans and weed. Okay, that's incident number one. He bonded out for that. Now you won't bond for shooting and robbing somebody, right? You lucky to be out. He did that right down the police station was right across the street. You dropped 40,000 trying to rob them for a $3,000 pound of weed. Okay, now you on bond for this. You on paper, so they watching you. Okay, he get paid 40,000 to do a show, a concert. Everybody like these skinny jeans, whatever. You can say whatever you want about it, but everybody loves skinny jeans, no matter what people think about it. He didn't put the 40,000 in his right pocket, but you got on these spandex pants, and the money, the money popped out. It popped out of his pocket and spilled onto the floor. So everybody on they trying to do this right here. They trying to do this. He done pulled out a gun in the club, pow, pow, and just start shooting at the ground. and he accidentally, like, one of the bullets like ricocheted and hit his security guard. You know, now I don't know what the exact amount for the club incident, but I know he dropped 40 at the scene on the first one, but it was a big pile of cash because he got paid to do a show. So you done shot up the club, shot your own security over say 20, 30,000, whatever. Now that's a lot of money, but you was getting paid that night. How much money did you lose being in prison for 3, 4 years? See what I'm saying? You would have just lost your money that night if you'd have just let you. They done grabbed your money and ran off with it. But no, you gonna go to prison for 5 years for it. How much money you lose then? Yeah, they might not have took it from you that night, but you done shot the club up and shot somebody else while you on bond for shooting somebody. So now you do 3.5 years. He's still serving the sentence. He never was fully released. Like, a lot of people think he was on probation or parole. No, he was sentenced to 5 years, and they allowed him to finish the rest of his sentence on home release, house arrest or whatever. He wasn't on probation yet. They about can charge him with escape, but I mean he didn't run, but he committed this while he was serving his sentence. You know what I'm saying? This robbery right here. And then another situation. Okay, everybody want to say he was with the Gucci was with the off duty cop. But yo, when Gucci Mane signed Pooh Shiesty, he still had the same security. He still had that same off duty cop. I mean, Pooh Shiesty did never really. You have to know, like, these dudes acting like the police or something. These ain't no street ninjas. So you think Gucci Mane, are you gonna do this to Gucci Mane, right? Hold him hostage all time, put Dracos and nines all to his head, keep him from leaving nowhere, put him on his knees, screw his earrings out of his ear, take his watch, you know what I'm saying? Humiliate him, take the money out of his pocket. Gucci Mane had like 5,000 in his pocket. He took that too, you know, and in front of like you got Big 30, his homeboy fat ass blocking the door. But the off-duty cops, they own that. They done drew their weapons trying to bust in the door. They see Gucci Mane is surrounded by like machine guns. Hey, it's mad witnesses here, bro. And he had a white cameraman. And then I mean, for one, you don't do nothing like without you gotta keep your shiesty on. For two, you can't be having no cameras all over the place. And for three, like, man, yo, it's hella witnesses. It's hella victims, bro. What you mean? You think you finna do this in this big office building with all these cameras in front of all of these people, and they just not gonna say nothing? Nobody's not gonna say nothing. Everybody gonna keep it street, but this ain't even street ninjas that you dealing with. You know, I mean, Gucci Mane in his mid 40s, he been on mental psych meds. He said he ain't getting out of that contract even if he did something. Yeah, but that was like his co-defendants, but still. They kind of do got the law of principle or something like that, where like, I don't know, if we all gang up and go to, let's say me and Elise, right? We agree to go rob Burger King. I got the gun, but Elise driving me. She waiting in the car. I go into Burger King and I shoot the front counter person in the head, and I run out with the money. And she drive me home, drive us off somewhere. We both getting charged with robbery and murder. So, I mean, even though Pooh Shiesty wasn't the one that posted the jury online, like, your gang did, that you brought there, that you came with, that y'all left with in front of them witnesses. That shit just is unbelievable, bro. And like, it's a lot of YouTube channels cleaning up. Pooh Shiesty's name has been buzzing ever since like he first like blew up. And the whole time he was locked up, people was Pooh Shiesty type beats. They got AI, so you can write a song. You can have AI write a song like the artist that's like you got rapping it, and you can have AI perform rap the song. So you got people coming out with like tracks that Shiesty never even made, but they getting like tens of thousands of views. They're like, I done listened to one with Big Scar, like his cousin, and I used to love Big Scar's music, and I swear you can't tell that AI rapped it, but AI made the damn song, and that shit jamming. His same little sarcastic type of way of rapping. But yeah, man, I just don't understand. And man, on house arrest, his his PL called him like, "Where you at? Why you ain't at home?" He like, "Hold on, let me rob Gucci Man real quick." Then he hung up and then he robbed him and then he left. Oh, that's unbelievable, bro. How you can do all that grinding and working and just like be so willing to like make a dumb decision and throw it all away. But you know what? Fujiano not rocking with Gucci. Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. I understand Gucci a snitch and you know, like Gucci didn't put no money on his books. I don't know why Gucci doing that. Gucci man is kind of like he kind of going out bad, as a businessman and even as a man, because he's now answering to his woman, and don't nothing go through him no more. It's always his woman. He got to talk to his wife. Like it would have been so easy to. You can only spend $55 a week in jail, depending on what jail or prison you at. But L.A. Bounty, it was $55 a week. So what? What's that? 2,000. I mean, $220 a month times that by 10. So you got $2,200 for 10 months. Add in another. So let's just say like maybe 2,500. Let's just say 2,500 a year is the max that you could spend. You know what I'm saying? He could have put like 10,000 on his books and just not cared about it, not worried about it. Fujiano got like hundreds of millions of streams on Spotify and YouTube and Apple Music. Like the reason that Gucci Mane said he wasn't releasing Push and Fujiano because he was making 5 and 6 figures a month from their streaming, uh, you know, income because like whatever deal that they signed, he promote them, they agree to this, and he gave both of them 1 million each when he signed them. But you know, but you don't get none of the you don't get none of the streaming money. That's my money. You know, you you promote yourself, you know, and we'll pay you show money, and I'm gonna give you this $1 million. And he took it. He signed it. Now Gucci Mane making like 100,000 a month, and you gotta think. I mean, I can understand Gucci. I mean, Pusha's point. Like, damn, dude, we ain't even talking about Earl Spence no more. We will get back to that. But you ain't putting no money on my books. You ain't had nothing for me when I got out. You've been making all this money off of me, like, cause this music still getting played. I mean, since he signed that deal, he made that song with Lil Durk, Back in Blood. It got 8 million. I mean, it's like 8 times platinum. You know, like Gucci Mane got all of that money. He got all that Back in Blood money. He got all of the streaming money. Like every time, I mean, he might have paid Shiesty to do the video. I ain't gonna say he didn't do that. If he go and shoot a video, he might give him like a 10 or whatever, upfront 10 or 20 just to shoot a video. But man, them songs making like a lot of money, bro. And Gucci getting all of that. So I can understand why Pooh Shiesty was mad, but the way that he went about it was like so dumb, bro. He really, I mean, if you going, he should have just killed him. They gonna give him more time than if he would have killed him. You know, if they would have killed, if they would have he would have killed Gucci Man, then I mean, at the worst they would have said life without parole, right? But they ain't talking really about life without parole. They talking about like 30 or 40 years. Then again, oh, Shiesty 20 M. Yeah, that's just because. Yeah, I heard that too. But you know what that is? That's like pocket watching. That's counting another man's pockets. That's Gucci Man's money. That ain't Pooh Shiesty's money. And that rumor started because like um I think Pooh Shiesty's mom or dad, one of them like added up like the amount of money that was likely being earned from like the amount of streams that Shiesty was doing while he was in prison. And so they basically saying like Gucci made this X amount because Shiesty was still getting streamed while he was in prison, and he owed Pooh Shiesty some of that money, but he don't owe Pooh Shiesty none of that money. You know what I'm saying? That's Gucci Man's money. You signed the contract. You signed the contract. It's right there in the contract. I am entitled to your streaming royalties. That wasn't Shiesty's money, you know. But it's crazy. It's all good. Sign and put your name on that contract when you ain't really got that much money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody offer you $1 million, you probably just he used to probably rob people and stuff, but it wasn't. He ain't like he wasn't no millionaire before he met Gucci Man. He was very happy to sign that contract. And at the time he went to prison, he was making 75,000 a show. He didn't, and he was given $1 million cash upon signing and like vehicles, you know. But and it was all fine and dandy. Signing this contract, Gucci getting all of the money from the streams, you getting paid like 75, 100,000 a show. You know, it was great. You know, and then like you go to prison because of you, and then you get out and like you act like I owe you something. You signed this deal, and nobody put you was happy to sign the deal. How you should, hey, how you gotta look up like you gotta look up when he first was talking about like his deal and Gucci Man like calling him and talking to him all night. He was so happy about being offered this contract that he's now going to prison for the rest of his life over. The dude is just retarded, bro. Just like Errol Spence. Errol Spence is retarded. He should have took a tune up. You know what I'm saying? He should have fought Charles Hadley. You know what I'm saying? That's who he should have fought at 154. You know? And if you can beat Charles Hadley like conventionally, then like, fight like somebody else. Bring Gabriel Rosado out of retirement or something. Something. Fight Erickson Lubin. You feel me? Yeah, he praised Gucci at first for the same contract that he went to prison for the rest of his life over. You know, I done made you a millionaire, and now you done, now I done put you on, made you a millionaire, and then you gonna put a gun on my face and take my wedding ring, you know what I'm saying, and my earrings, and try to force your way out of the contract you was so happy to sign. You know, I don't know, man. I would have snitched on his ass too. You know, I would have snitched on his ass too. I mean, even though I probably didn't need to, because like the people that I'm with was gonna probably snitch, I would have personally snitched. I want to send your ass to prison for life. You know, cause why I gotta go to prison for the rest of my life to kill you because you want to do some stupid shit. It would have been easy for Gucci Man to kill him. He was on house arrest. He had to be at a certain location. But you figure out where he at. I mean, you can't have guns in the damn home confinement It was at like a building, like a program type of thing. You can't have no guns there, and we know where you at. Yeah, so I see lawyer dropped his case. I don't know the way it's written. It say that Shiesty dropped the lawyer, not like the lawyer dropping him. But everybody's taking it as if the lawyer. I think that the lawyer dropped him because he said like he's gonna have like these two other lawyers substitute for him. So if that's the case, then if I fire you, you don't have no say so on who the next lawyer is gonna be to fight for my case. So I'm saying if I fire you, I don't want to deal with you and nobody connected to you. You feel me? So yeah, it probably was that one. I'm full. But yeah, man, that was just dumb, bro. I think I think that but you know what? I will say this. I got my scooter parked far, like even if somebody tried to move it, touch it, I would like I wouldn't hear it. But I will say this. Like a lot of times, I mean it's real hard to become like rich and famous and be a millionaire. And a lot of time these rappers get on, you know, and you'd be like, wow, like how did they get on? Because they don't really be broke when they get signed, and they be willing. A lot of times, the rappers they be just the type of people that's willing to like gamble for high stakes, right? Basically, crackers, cookies, or biscuits. I do biscuits. I call crackers crackers, cookies cookies, and biscuits biscuits. But yeah, so a lot of times you see these rappers they get on, you be like, wow, like where did he get this money from? Even Pooh Shiesty himself, like how did he got all of this money? You know what I'm saying? You already too high profile to be selling dope full time. You can't be like going catching sales all day. You got like millions of views already on YouTube. You're not doing no shows, and you can't sell dope. You know what I mean? Even if you sold bricks, bro, like you buying the bricks, unless you just rob somebody for them. You buying bricks and you could flip a brick and then get like a 5,000, 10,000 profit. But these dudes running around with $100,000 stacks. Where you getting this money from? And it's because they just willing to like they willing to risk life in prison to go rob somebody. You know what I'm saying? If I get away with it, even if it killed a person too, if I get away with it, I'm paid. I got hella money. If I get caught, I'm going to prison for life. But that's the chance that like a lot of these rappers and people be taking. And that's just like what he just did with Gucci Man. Hey, with Gucci Man, we gotta wrap this up too. I'm about to go. I'm full. But by trying to force Gucci Man to let him out of that contract, he was already being offered $10 million, by another executive. So he wasn't only robbing Gucci Man for his jewelry and money. That was just extra. He got carried away. He was really robbing Gucci Man for $10 million. You know, because I mean, like, if you're gonna force me to let you out of this contract, you're gonna go get $10 million. Then you cut me out of this money, and I'm your boss. You signed to me. That's my money. You know, give me the money. You can go and do whatever you want, or at least give me half. but you don't want to give me nothing. That's why he did it. And then the other stuff was just like a cherry on top, a spit in the face, because you didn't pay for my cousin's funeral and you didn't put no money on my books. And now I can take your life if I want to. So give me that earring. Give me that wedding band. Give me that watch. Give me that cash. Even though I got all of this millions of dollars right here. You know what I'm saying? I still want to disrespect you. But yeah, a lot of these dudes be willing to like cross anybody or do anything to get to where they want to be, up to including killing you. And sometimes it works, and these guys go off and they ride into the sunset, and other times it fails horribly and they go to prison for life. Or a lot of times they get killed before the feds even build a case on them. You don't get caught. You didn't kill somebody, you done got on a rap song like bragging about it, you know, you're trying to get fame off of it, but you don't want to like go to prison off of it. Yeah, you're gonna get the fame and then you're gonna go to prison too. But a lot of times, like the ops catch up to them before the cops like piece it together. But I'm full, man. Y'all done talking to y'all ain't said nothing in like 5 minutes, man. I gotta go back home. I'm stuffed. I still got half of a burger. Uh, yeah, man. But I think Errol Spence too. Errol Spence, man, that wasn't like that wasn't smart taking this fight like right away. All that ring rust, bro, and moving up in weight, bro, and that bad loss on top of that. it ain't gonna it ain't gonna go well unless he can put on like a lot of power. Oh yeah, it's a lot of people up in here now. It's time to go. Should I go get some beer for later on? Whew. Man, I'm stuffed, man. Yeah, it's starting to be more people up in here. Man, let's get on up out here. Mm. And then like go to Australia on top of that. What if it's close and they get robbed? What if it's a war? But we think that Earl Spence deserved to win, and the hometown crowd has been cheering for Tim Zoo the whole fight, and the hometown referees they judge it for Tim Zoo by split decision when clearly Earl Spence won. Then what? Do he even care? He's just trying to get another payday or what? He's just trying to get one last payday or what? I just want to know what's the deal, cuz? Should I get some should I get a couple beers like for later or what? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Then I'm not gonna get them. Nope. Too late. I don't need to be drinking anywhere. You know how long it would have to be before I actually drink? with me eating all that food, I would have to wait forever before I'm able to drink. I probably wouldn't be able to drink until like 7 or 8. What about 7, 8? Yeah, 7 or 8. That's still 7 and 8, but you got to do all that stuff just because you want to drink some alcohol that you know is already bad for you and destroying you. It's really not a good idea. Just like being honest. But I was gonna listen to you if you would have answered. The thing I just hate, like when I'm at home, I'm at home and like the nearest store that sell the beer that I like is far as hell, and I'm already done been smoking weed. That's what I don't like. That's the shit that I don't like. I mean, man, Errol Spence is a wild dude, bro. And then like fight the dude at 158. Like, what's that about? What's that about? He's already bigger than you and stronger than you. You don't give him an even bigger advantage. You could have brought him down to 152. So is it like, does that mean that you just didn't really want to drain yourself that much? You know, bro. Tim Zoo was about to like power through Earl Spence and beat the dog shit out of him, bro. Shit, man, don't want your daughter coming over here waving at me. Look like she's 3 or 4 years old. Hell no. I'm over here by myself. We ain't. She walked back here and waved at me. It looked like she was lost a little bit. I don't know. I ain't saying nothing back. But yeah, not by yourself. Yeah, bro. If Spence cut weight, he gonna be looking like MJ from Thriller. He gonna be looking like Chavez Jr. in the Canelo fight. Woo! Man, you can feel that shit, cuz. Look, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, cuz. I don't know if it go black when I try to reverse it, bro. Let's see. See, it be doing that whole ass shit, bro. But yeah, I was trying to. You got it back there. No, I'm just showing you, like, look at all the little accessories I got on the whip. You know what I'm saying? It's already, it's already key operated. You know what I'm saying? Got the voltage meter that tell you like how much like this will tell you how much juice you got in the battery, them bars, but this tell you exactly where you at right here, the number. You know, so you got that. I got this right here, which is the alarm, you know, the screen, phone holder, phone holder. And then you got all of this shit, like the gears right here. You know what I'm saying? Yellow light, turn signals. high beam, white light. Like there's a lot of like features, bro, going on. It's a lot of like stuff going on, like over here on the dashboard. I got my scooter back there like I'm the manager. This is where I left it right here, right there. I caught myself putting it by the door where it was close by, but you know, I mean, where else? I look. I mean, a lot of people bring it in the middle or bring it inside. I didn't do all that. You know, left it on the sidewalk because we got the alarm on there. We ain't got the alarm. We got the alarm on there. You know how black people talk. We got the alarm on there. All right, man. Shit. It's chilly out here too, man. You know, but thought that I'd go live on here. I usually do it on like on Kick, when I go out to eat. But I figured I'd just do it on here. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about boxing a little bit. I'm working on stopping using those streaming apps anyways. Shit just too toxic, bro. Like this girl, right? I mean, I guess you could say I was trolling her because I was using like a picture of her face on like fake accounts and I was coming into her live. But I was being nice to her the whole day. This bitch been smoking meth all night. And now, like, it's nothing that you could say that I said bad to her. You know what I'm saying? I just use your face, but I'm really like giving you like all kind of props and showing you love. This bitch done start crying and shit and talking about I'm harassing her and she calling the police. Now you don't want to call the police. Hey, all of these crimes this bitch doing, and you fucking on trial for damn meth possession too. Talking about I got indicted for like less than a gram. I guess we can walk a little bit. You know, get some kind of walking in, some kind of exercise. You feel me? Just a little bit. But what if this methed out ass bitch did call the police? And like this person is harassing me. He's stalking me, you know. And then like I gotta answer to this shit. And I'm gonna tell him everything. You know, I'm gonna say, look, man, this girl is on meth. I watch her smoke meth every day, all day, and expose herself on the internet for money so she can buy more meth. I have a video of her sticking a banana inside of her vagina, saved on my phone. And I'm not harassing her about nothing. I'm doing nothing but being nice to her. But you know what? She is white though, so you know that they gonna jack me up. Just for some white woman saying something. Well, not her. You on trial for meth possession. you know, pre-trial for meth possession, and you trying to call the police and say somebody is harassing me, and you still actively smoking meth. But like, what if I had the answer to that? You know, you know, just because I made a fake account, like with their picture on it, and start being nice to them. You know what I'm saying? That's like if y'all screenshot, y'all done did that shit to me. Y'all screenshot me, right? And then y'all put it as y'all profile picture, and then y'all start showing me love though. I ain't saying like being mean and cussing me out and disrespecting me. I'm saying you're just coming to the live and you just like trying to be my friend, you know. And then like I call the police and say you harassing me, you're stalking me. Like man, it's ridiculous, bro. But that'd be crazy if I had to answer to that shit in court. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, how far we gonna walk? It ain't really like that nice out here. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like one of those type of days where you would want to just get some exercise. And that's why I've been thinking about getting a treadmill, you know? But, shit. All right, man. Only reason I left the house was just to go to Burger King, honestly. I was thinking about getting some beer, though. But I swear, I sure in the hell, like, is tired of waking up in the middle of the night throwing up beer. My liver's not processing it, you know? Like my body is processing food. I put food down and water and all of that other stuff. But like alcohol, no. My liver is fed up and he ain't doing it no more. You know what I'm saying? It take like a little bit of punishment, you know, a little beer here, you know what I'm saying? A couple beers, what beer. But this 211 shit I be drinking, that's like how I know like it's gotta be my liver, you know, that's that's like struggling through it. It's gotta be, you know, because I could put anything, real wine. I mean, try real wine. Real, wine is alcohol. Like my body don't want to process. My liver don't want to process alcohol, whether it's beer, liquor, wine. You know, it's just what it is. I mean, I don't know like how far gone it is, but it's not good. It's not good. You know, I could be dying for all y'all know. I feel fine until like in the middle of the night after I like drink and then I eat and then I go to sleep and then I for a few hours, then I wake up and that beer still's like in my stomach. A lot of it too. You know, a lot of it. You don't beat just a little bit. I throw up by like 5, 6, 7 times. It'd be a nice little amount each time. You know, it's pretty serious. I about damn near throw up everything that I drink. Even if like, but sometimes it go down. Not every time. It be depending. But a lot of times, like, yeah. And I be just I drink, throw up, drink again, throw up. And sometimes when I throw up real hard, then it be like, nah, it's over with. Damn. You know what I'm saying? It be over with. But yeah, man. Shit crazy. Yeah, let's walk. How far are we gonna walk, Travis? Okay, we're gonna walk all the way to we're gonna walk all the way to Secretary of State. That's at least a half a mile, you know. A little bit better than nothing. I don't wanna have no stroke either. No stroke too, on top of a fucked up liver. I'm already out of shape, which makes your liver worse. Makes a fatty liver worse. Being fucking fat. Gotta work on my brakes. Yeah. Yeah, it's just not smart, you know. But who said I was smart? Drinking alcohol and trying to make excuses, just not smart. I really feel like if I was to, I don't know, if I was to like be on some some white, it'll be actually good for me. That's what I'm kind. I need to stop thinking that, because then the opportunity presents itself that I'm be going all for it. But oh yeah, shit. Now this phone on 7%, bro, and I didn't bring my charger. Oh shit. But I can't tell you shit. I'm drinking at 3 in the afternoon. I had to turn my brightness down a little bit so it don't die as quick. Yeah, that's what I be doing. But I don't know how old you is, and I don't know your current condition. But even if it's bad, I mean, it's a dude that be coming on my live on Kick. Like he uh he got like cirrhosis, and he be drinking like a liter a day. I don't know if he bad like me. He be throwing up or whatever he be doing, but his liver is pretty bad. You know, he done had all kind of tests for it. You know, it's pretty serious. He's fine with drinking himself to death. He know that he gonna die. He taking everything that come with it, and that's gangster. I know somebody else like that too. A couple of people like that, but this guy, he come and check on me like every day. Be talking about like his watery poops that he be having. Yeah, he asked me how was my poop. That's like some old man stuff. You start worrying about like what your poop look like when you get old and start having health problems. Cause like if you unhealthy on the inside, it's gonna start showing when you take a shit. I'm sure he don't want to die though, but I mean if you're gonna make him choose, I guess he's ready to die. I can't do it. I physically can't do it. You know, like if I drink some liquor or whatever, or like too much beer, I'll just get sick and start throwing up real bad to the point where my stomach is gonna be hurting so bad that I can't like put no more alcohol down. It's just like it be over with. I can't like just force it on myself, you know? Or I probably would if I wasn't getting like real sick like that. Yeah. If I could legally do drugs, I would still like legally drink alcohol, but you know, let these motherfuckers walk past me. Cause I feel like I gotta walk to keep up with them. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And I'm getting tired. Some people can't quit until it's too late. So they like, fuck it. What you mean can't quit until it's... Yeah, you're right. So it's like, fuck it. it ain't never really too late until you die, you know? Let's see some flurries, champ. My arm is broke and I'm pushing my scooter. You want me to shadow box? Like right here, like, look at where I'm at. You tweaking. Like, look at this. This is a very, very public place. And I did just break my arm a month ago and it's still healing too. Because I rode off the curb yesterday on my other scooter and like going fast. And like I don't really got no power in my arm, my left arm. I can't hold the scooter like as tight as like I normally would. So like the handlebar on my left hand, it slipped out of my left hand. And the scooter jerked like real bad. I almost like fell, but like somehow it slipped out of my hand and then it like, came right back into my hand and I grabbed it and it worked out perfect and I didn't fall. But like, yeah, my arm is it's so weak. I can't even hold on to the scooter as tight as I can. I supposed to, let alone like throw some kind of like combos, throw punches. If I had to punch somebody with my left arm, man, I would be in a world of trouble. You know, if I got in a fight right now, I can't punch you with my left hand. I'm gonna be in crazy pain. All I seen was trees. I thought you was at a park or some shit. No, I'm in like the middle of the middle of the city, almost like directly in the what's considered the middle of the city. You know, like the two streets that divide, uh, the two streets that divide like the north and the south and the east and the west. That's really like what my destination to walk to is. And then I'm gonna hop on the scooter because y'all on 5% now. I say if y'all we make it there with 3%, we doing good. You know. But yeah, I only left the house to go get food, and I was thinking about getting beer for later. But you know, I'm gonna be a good boy. You know, we're gonna be a good boy, like Triple G. So yeah, what y'all think? Anybody think that Errol Spence can reverse the clock? Think he's fighting a what 29-year-old Tim Tszyu, who's been at that weight forever. He was like the boogeyman. Or you a you a scared little man, Travis. Yeah, exactly. Be a good boy. Call the police when shit get real. LOL. Candleman already exposed you, champ. You done. You Candleman. Expose me. I don't even watch your channel no more. I never will either. So you can keep bringing up yourself on my live stream, but I'm never gonna click on. I'm never gonna go to your page. If like you can post something, you can come around me as long as you be respectful. If I get tired of you, if I get too tired of you, then I'm gonna get rid of you. But like far as us being friends or going to check out your content, I'll never do it again in life. Because if you feel like you could take some of my content, post it on your page, and if I have a problem with it, you have no problem like ignoring like how I feel about it. So you can keep on bringing up yourself, trying to promote your own page. Even that'll get like I get tired of that after a while too. You know, you done posted something crazy or disrespectful on your page, and then you come over here trying to get people to go over there to watch it. Then you'll get blocked over here. But I'm not gonna watch your shit. You know, you gotta take that. You got to take everything that come with that. You want to do shit, annoying shit to people. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't care how they feel about it. You can't be mad when they don't want to like put that shit in their system. They don't want to go over there and see your disrespect or harassment. That's fine. Leave that shit over there. Keep talking about Candleman every day, exposing me. I'll block your ass over here. How about that? Keep talking about Candleman. I don't care who you is. Keep talking about Candleman. Well, let me see something. Fuck you. Psych ward attire. Block your ass for good. You over here talking shit to me anyway. You can't be surprised when somebody block you, right? I'm washed up. I got exposed. Coming over here trying to argue with me like you my boyfriend. Show you how I feel about you. Psych ward attire. What are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? 4%? 4%. You gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gotta feel no disrespect. I don't have to feel like I'm a disrespectful person. I don't have to feel like I'm inconsiderate. None of that. Because you are the reason why I'm treating you like this, that I'm talking to you like this. You. Your actions. You know? Straight up. It's just what it is, cuz. What's up? Be like somebody, a woman get mad at a man, right? This man disrespecting the hell out of her. And then she get mad and she start calling them all kind of bums and weirdos and then try to call like the woman the asshole when he the reason that she acting like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna feel bad. Gotti gotta Gotti got on the tank top on the outside. Gotti. Yeah, looking like I rode the short bus. Yeah. 'Cause I got on like this thermal top, you know, this thermal on the inside, and I just want to look like an outfit. I don't even like white wife beaters. Okay. We already accomplished our goal, like where I want to walk at. So if we gonna keep this up, we gotta ride to the crib. This is at 33%. Short bus Gotti. Something like that. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I ain't the butter knife in the drawer either. Don't ever confuse the sharpest knife in the butter knife in the drawer. I mean the sharpest knife in the drawer, the butter knife in the drawer. A lot of times somebody can rock you to sleep just by playing dumb. You feel me? Just cause you think that you smart. But yeah, it do look like some short bus shorty shit. Look, yo, but yeah, y'all gonna have to look at that version of Travis Gotti. You know, till I get to the motherfucking crib, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Hey Jay, what up though? What's going on, man?
I tried to buy one of these online
Yeah.
from Walmart. Well, they canceled my order.
Did I?
How much was your scooter?
This was like 450. They like 550 now. They went up a little bit.
Yeah, 'cause I'm trying to buy one online,
Yeah.
and I
Go to
know.
Amazon. Amazon got a bunch of them, man.
Do they?
Yeah. What kind do you want? Like a big one or a small one?
Just a small one. I found them online for like 250.
A 250? Oh, you want one like that?
Just something to get me around town.
Yeah. How much riding you gonna need? You probably about need like 10 miles of range though at least. So
This
you
one
can
was 21 miles
21 miles.
at 20 miles per hour.
They be lying too. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would say check Amazon, bro. They got a nice collection of them. You know, they got a good collection
Okay.
of them. You know, but like really, I think that you got to spend like about 500 to get a decent one. Good
Now,
one.
when they come and they do you have to put them together yourself?
Nah, just the handlebars. It come assembled, but even like this one right here, I just had to put the handlebars on here, and I had to screw the screen on too. But other than that, yeah, it come put together. And you see, I kind of messed it up right there,
Yeah.
you know, because I screwed it too tight. I don't want that loosening up while I'm riding,
Right.
you know. So yeah,
All right.
uh, yeah, but it's really pretty easy.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like check Amazon. They got a lot of good ones.
Okay.
I about want to buy another one. I got two of them.
Do you?
Yeah, and I don't want to sell it. Cause yeah, I got a big one and I got a small one.
Okay.
Like this one set up real high from the ground.
Yeah.
See, like, look how high I am. I'll be like over cars like with
Yeah.
this, you know. But the other one, you know, it's like low to the ground and it's a little faster too.
Okay.
Even though this go 21, the other one go 28, but the other one it accelerates like real fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, bro, love.
Yep. Yeah. Just shop around.
Tell your mother I said hi.
All right, man. I will.
All right. Love you, man.
Love you too.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, man.
Oh, okay.
My mom told me you lived over here.
Yeah, I live at the Ferguson right there.
With that right there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
How is it? How is it living on this street? I've been seeing a lot of police and shit. This street is like hot as a firecracker.
It's all.
Yeah. Meth too. Yeah. Well, shit. You ain't gotta look too far.
Nope. Let me tell you, I haven't done it either.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, I done clean my act up too. I don't do nothing but drink alcohol and smoke weed.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to stop the drinking shit. Yeah. It's like it's catching up to me.
Oh, yeah.
Liver starting to go out.
I'm 53. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm starting to go out too.
Yeah.
You know?
It sucks, but it's life, huh?
Yeah, it is.
And even speaking of it right now, make me want to go and stop at the store before I get home.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I just might.
Where do you live around here?
Yeah, not too far. Uh yeah. But yeah, my phone at 2% about to die. I think I just might go get me some beer now. You know.
Yeah.
You made me want to drink. No, I was just playing. But yeah, man, this street, the reason it's hot on here because it's easy to find shit down here. Then you got the library right there and that little veterans part.
Oh
Yeah, this strip right here would be hot.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah. All right, man. You say you not drinking no more or you still drink?
I still drink.
Yeah. Yeah, I still do too, even though I've been trying to stop. It's hard, man.
It is very hard.
You know? Cause like what are you gonna do? Like just live a boring, sober life or what?
Yeah, I know it.
You know, you gotta do something. Well, you ain't gotta do nothing, but you wanna
Bring
do
some
something.
drink over to your mom's house.
Yeah, I be doing that too, but then I gotta drive home and I be drunk, so then that's a whole nother problem.
Oh yeah.
You know. All right
All
then,
right,
bro.
brother, love.
All right, I'll catch you later.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yep, for sure. All right, y'all. Let me see. Dottie got a boyfriend. Yeah, right. Nah, he cool. He was my mom's neighbor. He lived downstairs, and his mom just died. He a cool guy. He used to like, you know, he cool. He drink a lot, smoke crack.
You know, he said there's a whole lot of crack shit going on. This crack is it cracked out. All right, man. Yeah, he be liking the hugs and shit. But that's cool, man. You know, with him being like in touch with his sexuality and shit. You know, not being ashamed to be affectionate. You know, I respect him for that. He ain't never said no gay shit or did no gay shit or been around no gay people. You know, just how he is. Just like the last time I seen him, he was like, "All right, man. When you see your mom, tell her I love her." You know, like he's the only person on earth that could say, "Tell your mom I love her," besides my dad. You know, without me getting mad. You know what I'm saying? And even when I told her, she even like I sent a message and I told her she didn't really think nothing about it because you know like this is he's just an affectionate guy like Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Adrian Broner want to hug and kiss everybody. You know, hey, let that man be great, live his best life. I can't believe we about to die out here. You know, God, he finna get him a 20. Shit, shit. Man, I wish like I don't know if it was real easy for me to like find meth. You know, like I just might would think about possibly getting like a 20, but I wouldn't even want the whole 20. Just give me a couple lines and I'll pay you $20. You can have the rest. You know, because I don't really want to bring it back home and the police come up in here thinking I got drugs. You know, but I'm sure you could find anything. You know what I'm saying? If you look, but nah, bro, we don't even be doing that. I don't even be doing that type of shit no more. I mean, if anything, I'm a you know what? I'm slow it down. We don't need to be going that fast now. Put it in second gear because I just got an idea. Y'all just made me want to go get some motherfucking beer. No, you gonna be throwing up, nigga. I mean, I feel like the food is like digesting a little bit. I could definitely handle one, but then you know, like niggas be want to get drunk. He wanted to ride your scooter. Pause. No, he didn't. He's thinking about buying one. He was considering buying one. But yeah, that's what a lot of people do, man. They be getting those cheap ass 300, 250, $300 ones.
Man, what the fuck, bro? Damn, cuz. You know what? I don't really need no alcohol, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need that shit. Drink some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that. Drink that. I like the StreamYard. Like, when the phone die, one phone die, you want to switch devices, you can switch it up. You know, it ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing good. Be temporarily happy. Temporary, some false happiness. You know what I'm saying? You know what we is gonna do? Granddaddy got his steps in today. Yeah, you got that right. Yup. Don't hate, cause I got me some steps in. Yep. Even though I ate 2 double cheeseburgers and 2 large fries, and I probably only burnt like 200 calories, and I put like 3,000 in my body. But hey, that's a ninja for you. Grab my scooter out the driveway. You heard? I ain't going to get no beer just because of that. That water tastes good right there. Let's get drunk off of that. You heard? Let me see. Grab this real quick. All right. I'll be right back. Whew. Oh shit. Ooh. You gotta remember, I do carry this 75-pound scooter up and down these stairs. You heard? Can't forget about that part. You know what I'm saying? I got one at 65 and the other one at 75. You heard? Okay. Look. Hey, and this is what you can do. You know, when you get rich like me, y'all ninjas can play bingo and spades. You change your name to Grandpa's Boxing Talk. Yeah. Hey, I'm thinking about it. But you know what? I'll think about it. Because, like, it's this dude. Like, you know what? For me, watching, like, a bunch of YouTube channels, like, about, like, different type of gossip or whatever, hip-hop gossip, boxing gossip. One thing that I noticed, hey, it ain't no age limit on nothing. You can't make no excuse. I mean, if you want to be a boxer or something, yeah, you're not going to be no 40-year-old undefeated world champion. You feel me? But as far as like the internet,
You ain't never too old to get on the internet and make some videos and get you some money. You know, hey, if somebody broke with like all of the ways that you can make money on the internet, that's just lazy, bro. That's beyond lazy. Cause you know how to talk and you know how to think too. You share your opinion about everything, whether you recording or not. So it ain't no excuse. It's no reason for a ninja to like not pick up their phone and start recording themselves, even if you do like this at first. I done seen like a lot of ugly ninjas, and they be doing their videos like this, and then like once they get like a little following, a few thousand subscribers, they starting to get like a nice amount of views, and then they start showing their ugly ass face. You know, I've seen a few people do that. It'd be almost like, damn, bro. Just because you got like 4,000 subscribers don't mean you ain't ugly. You still ugly. You know what I'm saying? That's why you didn't want to show your face in the beginning. I don't know. I can't be saying that because I'm getting old now, so I gotta be sensitive. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it could be grand or Elise 177. It could be Grandpa's boxing talk. That's cool. That'll be dope. I mean, maybe it'll attract less trolls. You know, but you got to remember. Look, hey, so you don't know who I am. So you don't know who you don't know who the I am. You know what I'm saying? So like here, like I used to be kind of relevant in the boxing community. You heard? I don't really like to try to brag on older compliments. No, go Unc. What you talking about? But yeah, no, look, here I'm gonna show you. You can go back. Just you haven't seen this stuff. Like I recommend for you to like so you can get to know me a little better. The real me. Ooh. Why am I not subscribed to this? Gotti. Uh damn, where's it at? Let's see. Manage. Mint. Boom, yeah. Hey, look up this page right here. Cause I've been around for a long time. I can't even reflect the camera, man. That'd be messed up. Just look up Gotti Management 8442. You know what I'm saying? At Gotti Management, like 8442. Management 8442. You know what I'm saying? Like, look that up. What the hell? You just a unk, not a damn grandpa? A unk, not a grandpa? No? I mean, you could say that, but I mean, I got a son that's gonna be turning 18 in like 2 months. Look up that page. That page got like every fight that I went to. I went to like 10. You know what I'm saying? I first started covering boxing like in 2015. And I got channels deleted and all of that good stuff. But that'll give you a kind of a general feel of like who I am and type of person I was. The life of the party, exciting, entertaining, you know. But now, yeah, you're right. I am getting older. I am getting older, you know, and I am old enough to be a grandpa. Shit, like my son will be turning 18 in 2 months, and my mom had me when she was 15. So if my son had a kid when he was 15, I'd be a grandpa already.
That grandpa is right around the corner, and he got a girlfriend too. She could be pregnant for all I know. You know, he gonna make babies with a white girl too. I wonder how that's gonna look. He half black, his girl all the way white, and then like you just watering my blood down, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just watering my shit all the way down. You feel me? Like you could have had a babies with a black girl, and like the baby would have been like, good hair probably. You know what I'm saying? It would have been smooth, bro. It would have looked more like him. It is now. It's just gonna look like a weirdo. Now it's gonna look like a weirdo. You have white, bro, and you having babies with a the white. That don't work, bro. You can't be like I mix black with white, but you can't mix like half black with all white, bro. You don't have a kid that's 25% black, man. It's gonna look like a whole weirdo, bro. I swear to God. I mean, come on, man. Y'all know it's gonna look like a weirdo. You ain't gotta like tell me. You just sit there and try to act like, you know, some a baby that's only 25% black gonna look like a normal person all you want, but it's not. If it's 25% white, then it'll look good. You know, 50% white, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of those turn out good. But 25% black, hell no. Because like black people's features is too strong. Like your nose, your cheeks, your lips. You know what I'm saying? Even the hair. So, like you can put 75% white with that. Man, that ain't racist. I'm getting older too. When part of getting older, you just kind of like lose your interest in lying. You know what I'm saying? About shit. You don't want to lie. You just tell the truth about everything. The older that you get, you know, you ain't got no time for all that lying. I get mad at somebody if they like try to accuse me of lying about anything. Like, come on, bro. I'm not gonna waste my life like trying to lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. Like I'm gonna lie all the way to my grave. And then now I gotta spend like all of this time like arguing with you. You gotta get your groove back. Hmm. It's kind of hard because I got stuff in my name now. When I first started on YouTube, you all the way burnt twin. Not really. Like I mean, not really. Because when I was on, the money wasn't really coming from boxing, and now I really kind of needed that YouTube check. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now I can't get paid from YouTube in my name. I'm on disability. So how that's gonna work? I have to report to them like everything that I make, but that it's gonna keep going up and down. One month I make like this, and then one I make that, and it'll take a lot of grinding, like to work your way up to like work my way up to where I wouldn't even need, my disability check. That take a lot of grinding, bro, or sis or whatever you is, and and then you can just lose your channel can get deleted, and now you ain't got nothing. You got rid of your bird in the hand for two in the bush, and now you don't got neither one. Then what you gonna do? Now, I'm just not as ambitious as I once was either. But it's whatever. It's all good. Put my YouTube channel in your name. I make the content. Well, no, I don't know you like that, but I'm definitely not burnt. Like I got my own crib. When I started my YouTube channel, I was living with a woman. You know, she got the internet cut on, so I can, you know, so I can start my channel. You know, and I worked my way up, putting in hella work for no money every day, day in and day out. I spend like 4 to 6 hours recording, editing, commenting on videos, reading boxing news, and she gone. Mm. I wouldn't be able to trust her no more anyways. We've been we done start beefing so long ago, we fell out so long ago. She gone. Cause she felt like she could treat me like the same way. She didn't look. She viewed me as like she always was gonna view me as uh, a ninja that she brought in, she took in off the streets and cleaned up. No matter how much money I made. When I first came to her, I was only making like 12, 1300 a month. But then I worked my way up to, and that's like, and then I worked my way up to like 5500 a month. I'm making way more money than she's making, but she still feel like she can just disrespect me and treat me any kind of way because my name ain't on the lease and I live in her house. And she still remember that I was the person that was in a halfway house with bed bugs, and roaches when she met me. Gotta perm my hair. Now you starting to tweak. Now you tweaking with me. You tweaking on me, cuz. I ain't about to be walking around with no perm. I would Jerry curl my hair before I would perm my hair. Like I need a haircut, you know. So it's just like trim the sides and the back, but keep the top. We're gonna get that braided. We're gonna get some twisties in that. But I gotta find a good barber and I gotta like do my homework on how I want my hair and explain it to like a barber that I can trust and like, it's gonna be a process. I ain't just gonna put my hair in the hands of like I gotta put my hair in the hands of a stranger that I don't know if they can cut good or not. And I've been growing it for 5 months. So, it's not an easy decision. And I really need like a barber that can do hair too. You know what I'm saying? Not just a barber that can cut hair. Cause you gotta cut it and then you gotta braid it, you know? And I don't know no barbers like that. I wouldn't know where to go get my hair did, like that. A barber, somebody that can do hair and cut it. But yo, I'm about to get off of here, man. I gotta use the bathroom, and I ain't about to like mute the walk away from the phone and all that. We've been live for 2 hours. That's good. I'll probably be back on here later on. But yeah, it's Travis Gotti. Thank you for tuning in to Travis Gotti Boxing. Like and definitely subscribe. No.